Hello and good morning, and welcome back to the BroCraft SMP. It's episode 3. It's very exciting, and it also rhymed, and I just realized that, and that's fun. So we're out at spawn, as you can see by spawn, and I was asked to start a project to design something. And we're designing a boardwalk. It has requested this, so we could have shops along the boardwalk, as well as other things, maybe like a mini game or something. I don't know what's in plan. But I started work on it. I kind of just built like a base shape of a little bit of it here with some base colors, stuff like that. Brought out my supplies, my Jason boardwalk supply chest. Kind of tried to integrate Silent Member's old home. I think it looks okay. They said that I can remove it, but I decided to keep it and integrate it just so it could be interesting, a little bit of history. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find a way to make sense. So the bottom English. The boardwalks can continue this way along here, and you wrap around. I'm gonna bridge over this canal because this is gonna go down to bottom of the ocean floor of the boardwalk. So here it's gonna bridge over, provide a space for boats to go underneath. There's someone online. What was that for? Oh, it's a skeleton. I don't know, or else I'd shoot it. And then along here is gonna be a beach area. Hopefully we'll get like a snack shack or something, I don't know. But we'll put a little beach area and I'm excited. So we're just gonna see how it looks in a bit. I'll see you all in a little bit. Alright, so I pretty much blocked out where the boardwalk is going, all the way up to down there. And I'm pretty happy with the shaping of it. Not entirely sold on the flooring. Let me just run over that way. 1 second. Have a little hike. So I went for the same pattern that we have here, really, and then when I got to these big open spaces, I wasn't sure how to fill them out, so I just filled them with stone brick. I mean, it looks okay, but it doesn't look like anything special, and I'm not sold on it, is my thing. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Now, what I need to do, and I should have done it first, is I'm going to fill in the majority of this with dirt, just so there isn't a space underneath that like spiders can spawn. I'll give it a shot, and we'll just kind of see how it turns out. I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, so I filled in the dirt underneath. Nothing special really at all. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. But I've left these 2 gaps here, because I think what I'm going to do is put in something that looks like a sewage pipe. It just might be cool to have. I don't know. I just wanted to share that. The bridge over there. I don't know how half of this is going to pan out. I'm just going to kind of get building and see how it turns out, and hope for the best. All of this is more or less getting covered. You won't be able to see the dirt or this edge block. The dirt's to fill in the gap. I also still have a lot of dirt left. Just fun. Alright, I'm gonna get back to work. See if we come up with a design that actually looks good, instead of here are blocks on wall. So I've made a lot more progress. As you can see, there is actual block work happening. For the most part, I like the pattern necessarily. I might throw in some logs where some of the stone is. Some brick to just kind of see how it sits. Kind of see how the 2 sewer pipes are gonna. I have to run out and grab iron. So I figured I'd like record this little segment before when I did that. See the lampposts are being carried over from the bridge and just dotted about. I'm trying to find a pattern, but I can't quite get it, so I kind of just did wherever they made sense. Just gonna shrug bandit that one and just call it a day. I just need to get iron so I can make lanterns and a new shovel and, amongst other things, the iron bars. So we'll do that, and I can go ahead and put this up. I'm happy with a little boardwalk in our shopping district. Oh, and I guess I have the beach too. I haven't even put into thought how this is gonna look. That's just about done. That's a boardwalk. I'm actually pretty happy with how it came out. As you can see, I switched the pillars for spruce logs, and I think those look nicer. They pop really well. The only one I'm not sure about is that one and that one, but it more or less works. We'll go take a little tour of it. There isn't much to talk about though. Let me just head over this way. This entire area is going to turn into a beach of some sort. It just kind of sits in a lagoon. I might end up raising the bottom of the bridge, but not the top, which is interesting because it's only 1 block thick, so I'm probably going to turn a lot of the pathway into slabs just to kind of raise the height so a boat can fit underneath. But the boat fits underneath here quite nicely. Little arch. Nothing special really though. Cool. Some blocks down here just to look nicer. I don't know, that just occurred to me. I threw some torches down just so things don't spawn. I feel like when the builds come in here, they'll have light, it'll be fine, so I don't need the torches. You know, here, I haven't really figured out what to do with this space. I think maybe I'll throw like a little pond right here, because that makes sense. A pond, or I don't know, it might just sit like that for a while. We'll figure it out. Maybe a garden. Ooh, a garden. That's a bad idea. I was just kind of spitballing. But as you can see, this is the boardwalk. It comes down. We got a few different layers of blocks going on that I just think look nice in the end. Of course, we have the sewage things, or whatever you want to call them. Of course, they aren't that deep, but they're there nonetheless. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really think there's much I'd change at the moment. Maybe just a little bit in the canal, but that'd be about it. I guess now we have to move on to the beach. But sadly I'm out of most of my supplies, so I used them to build this. So I need to get some. Although I have some sand I can throw down. Although I will want to level a lot of the terrain, just to kind of give it that beachy, flat feel along this coast. So this entire mountain's probably, well, this hill is gonna go, and about probably here, this will kind of, ooh, interesting, just kind of have this sitting up on a cliff, path going up around that side. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I need a new axe and some new tools so I can really make this happen. But I'll go ahead and get to work, as well as gather those other supplies that I need. Alright, so, oh, whoops. I'll see you all in a little bit. I finished clearing it out. I got a sandwich, I did it. Probably about 2 hours. It wasn't that bad. It took me much longer than it should have, but I was using iron tools, so it's of course gonna take a minute. And yeah, it's pretty clear. I put a, let me run over there actually real quick. I put a line of sand in the ground just to kind of know where the beach is gonna end. I like the kind of curvature it had naturally, so I'm more or less keeping that. I kind of like smoothed out some bits, but for the most part kept it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about the nether portal here. I think I might give it a very similar structure to the boardwalk, and just it will sit up towering above everything else. I thought about giving it this kind of island look, but I'm just not feeling it, honestly. We'll see. And I've been trying to figure out how to figure out the paths, because over here I have it wider than this, but that's going on an angle, so it kind of made sense. I don't know, I hadn't decided. We'll see. I'm going to keep toying with it. I'm going to fill in all the sand here. I have to head back to base and grab some stone bricks so I can line the path along the area and line it along here and stuff like that. I think I'm making pretty good progress, actually, over this course amount of time. I mean, I feel like this will become a nice little area. I think this is kind of spoiling things, but I'm going to say it anyways. I'm going to build a little chicken stall where you can buy some fried chicken. I think it's going to be nice, but I'll be a little bit down the road. Probably after Fiedaz. I think I pronounced it right, because apparently I was pronouncing it wrong. He sent me how to pronounce it correctly. Wait, let me see. I have it right here on Discord. No, I scrolled too far. Alright. Fiedaz. Fidias. There we go. Yeah. Alright, I was pronouncing it wrong. So, won't get that wrong again. Well, I might, because I forget things, but I'll try not to get it wrong again. And hopefully his wool shop will be open soon, because I'm going to need to buy some wool for this project over here, so we'll see. But yeah, just thought I'd check in with the amount of stuff that we have going on. I'm going to go ahead and fill in all of this with sand. I don't think I have enough. I only have this much. Probably need to go get more, which is unfortunate, because I've already gone through something like 6 iron shovels. Not making a diamond one. Keeping with iron. So I can enchant. We'll see. Alright, catch you all in a minute. I realized a small flaw in the base. I was jumping around on the roof, as one does, and while I was waiting for the stone bricks to finish, I got myself in a little pickle. I think I need to start growing vines on the inside, so in case this happens, I can easily get out. Because I don't know what to do. I guess I can put like an emergency ladder. Oh, and there goes some of our vines. Oh, just gonna put this back in. We'll pretend that never happened, alright? Alright, so now we won't be having an accident like this ever again. I'm just gonna plant a few vines. Let's go ahead and give it a little test to make sure I can. This one needs to grow in. Wait, I can do this one over. This one. Quick, yeah, you can get out. Alright, so now we don't have a problem in case I'm jumping around the roof again and fall in here. Little trap for me when I'm being an idiot. Now is a beach. Look at that. It's not that detailed yet, sadly. Kind of waiting until spooky noises. Diaz opens his wool shop here. I can buy some wool off of him to do some decoration for the beach. But it's pretty much basic stuff in right now. I have a lot of the stuff because I have to start shoveling stuff back to my base. Especially this copious amount of dirt I got. I don't know what to do with this much of it. I'll probably just throw whatever I don't need down the trash compactor. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Nothing much to talk about. It's a beach. We have kind of just built up a little structure around here. Very simplistic. Some glowstone for light. That's my crafting table. I'll get it later. But yeah, it really isn't much to write home about. I did use all of my coal smelting down stone bricks. So I need to get more coal and go mining, but I might put that off a little bit longer. I probably will put that off a little longer, knowing me. Probably just do it this afternoon. Or, well, I guess it is the afternoon right now. It's 3:30. But, you know, it'd be how it be. So I think what we're going to do with the rest of this episode is I'm going to go ahead and build an enchantment room. It's something I pretty desperately need, I'd argue, that I don't have. So we can either go the redstone route around this or just go with a basic enchantment room. I think for now we're going to go basic, and later we'll upgrade it, mainly for the sake of I don't have any slime. Which means I should build a slime farm. I'm also low on food, and I need some form of farm for that too. Maybe some sort of chicken farm. I don't know. I think chicken's a good idea. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to base. Gather supplies to make an enchantment room, and we'll just go ahead and do it. They're pretty simple. I've been collecting paper this entire time I've been playing, so I should have enough of that. Just don't know if I have the leather. Hopefully I have the leather. I don't know. If not, I'm gonna go slaughter some cows. Alright. See y'all in a bit. So we're back at our base. I moved everything back home. Didn't throw anything down the trash compactor yet, but we have a lot of dirt, so might do that soon. We'll see. We're pretty low on cobblestone. Most of it's just in the furnace system because we're out of coal. Also very low on food. Just killed some animals on the way here, so I had something. But yeah, we have some things to work on for sure. I want to stop putting off the enchantment room, and I'd probably do it down this way. Just a very similar to this. Except for it's just gonna be a little enchantment room. Probably an amp. Let's just leave it here for now, actually. Change it later. Since the enchantment room isn't permanent, we're just building something temporary so we can enchant. I still want it to look very nice, so we're gonna make it look nice. But we do want to keep in mind that it is temporary. I mean, in reality, this base is, I wouldn't call the base temporary, but it's not our permanent home. This is where we're staying until we actually build our proper base. Somewhere over the sky. I still haven't figured out a design for, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the enchantment room that I need to build. I also need to mine. I'll do that after this. So I do want to get up to level 30, and that's a good way to get up there. Just mining trip and getting a little bit of levels. Exciting. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig this out. Maybe just the exact same style staircase I have on the outside. And yeah, I'll do when we have. I'm just gonna. One. Might need to do a little redesign. I don't know. No, I'll figure that out and So we're in my redstone testing world, and I decided I would go with pistons, and I made a little contraption just to make it happen. Nothing too complex. Basically, step up a pressure plate, pistons rise out of the floor. Very simple. Nothing to write home about. Was gonna make what are these bookcases come out of the wall, but I don't need it. This is already at level 30, so there's no point. Very simple contraption. If I pop my head up inside right here, you see it just takes the redstone signal from the pressure plate, sends it to these pistons on a delay, just so the timing's pretty close to the others. Then this piston here fires down, which creates a signal down here, which then fires, sends to all these repeaters, and these are a bunch of redstone torches stacked up to keep these off and keep it relatively simple. Pretty happy with how compact it is, because overall it's only a 6 blocks maybe? I don't remember, I can't count. Yeah, this is what we're gonna go ahead and build. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I could do that all day. I'm in a hole. This is the hole that the enchantment system is going to go inside of. I have all the resources on me that we're going to need. Almost all of them. Generally speaking, majority of what we'll need, at least. I feel like I did something wrong. I can't put my finger out. You know what, we're actually fine. So I'm going to go ahead and build this first little bit with you guys here, just so you can kind of see how it is built. So the pistons sit on top of that, creating a... I'm not going to get that from here. Alright, creating this here, and this is where the floor is. So it's flush with the floor when it's retracted, but when it's extended, get an enchantment wall. So each one of these modules is kind of what makes it work, makes it do its thing. I really need to really figure out what hop are. But yeah, it's such a simple design, and it only took me like 3 hours to figure out how I was going to do it, because I was overcomplicating it, as I tend to do with it. I mean, in the end, I'm pretty happy with how it came out in terms of functionality. So I'm going to finish this up. I'll catch you all in a moment. I have it all finished up, and we can go ahead and give it its first test run by enchanting a new diamond pickaxe that I don't currently have on me. I'm very upset with myself. I miscounted the amount of pistons I needed by 1. I needed 16 and 15 bookshelves. I got 15 of both. I feel like an idiot. I have to go make another piston. At least I got more slime balls than I actually needed. That was the resource I was most scared about with this project. But luckily, I'm going to be okay with it. Alright, it's time to put the final piece in. And she works. Let's go ahead and let's see what enchants we have. I brought, alright, fortune 2. We can risk it and get fortune shovel, not my pickaxe. What is this? Basically, what I was thinking is I'm gonna make a diamond shovel real quick, because I need shovels a lot, so I guess it'll hurt. Of course, S-I-1, 2. Make a diamond shovel. I'll just give it a level 1 enchant, just so we can get a little bit more favorable enchant for our pickaxe. Although this is a risk. There's a chance we'll get a worse enchant for our pickaxe, and we don't know exactly what enchants we'll get in reality. Because breaking seems like a great choice though, so we'll just take that. Alright. So now let's see what we get for our pickaxe. Efficiency 3, you know what? It's just efficiency 3. You know, it might have been fortune 2 something else, but you know, it's a good start. We got our first enchanted diamond tools. Should be very nice for when I go mining. And someone's in a very different stage of the game. And Zuper's gonna come over and borrow the enchantment table. Oh, and now he offers books. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the room in the staircase here and figure out how I'm gonna light it. I think I decided on that, but I don't quite exactly remember, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna find a solution that I find is a nice fit. I might actually extend the wall up. This is gonna make it hard to do the room. But it's okay. I'll make it work. And I have to put in these stairs. I might change out all these stairs for andesite. I think andesite would look just slightly better flowing through the room, like polished andesite, like I discussed in the past. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stand here, and the room is about to completely change. And just like that, I have andesite floors. I actually really like how these look over the stone. They have a bit more texture to them, so it doesn't feel as plain. And I was concerned about them conflicting with the andesite I have on the wall, but they're a different enough texture where it's really not a big deal. I just realized I forgot this wall. I'll do that later. Down here, the enchantment room is done. It's very simple. I can ahead and remove these. Because I went with it. These actually look a lot like barrels. They're just trapdoors with glowstone behind them. I really like how that looks. It just has an interesting feeling to the room. It kind of feels round and nice. Not round, but like it gives it depth without really having that much depth. Of course, this is so obnoxious for trying to build the room. I'm not even kidding. I walked over at least 5 times. And this room only took me like 10 minutes. I do have to finish these walls. I forgot to do that. But yeah, that's about it. So if you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a like. Consider subscribing if you want to see more. Maybe I'll do more videos in the future than just some BroCraft. Because this is now episode 3, I think. That means the next one's 4. Yes, that's how math works. Good job. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Bye.